Hello, it's Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube, and I'm here to share some guidance for the week ahead. So this is for the week starting Monday the 4th, I think, of November to Sunday the 10th of November 2019. So a little different to how I usually will connect. I'm just trying something different. I will pop in, my intention is to pop in at times through the week ahead and maybe share more focused guidance throughout the week, but I'm just going to trial sharing guidance all at once here. So I won't be pulling cards for each day right now. I'm going to be pulling some cards a little bit more intuitively and looking at the potential week ahead. So I trust that makes sense. Extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. So if you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is using my combined Speed of Light Oracle cards with my Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. The cat is rubbing up against the tripod. Come over here, puss. Oops. There you go. Say hello. Hello. She's quite happy and content to just sit here. So, yeah, I'll be using my cards as a focal point for the guidance for the week ahead. I'm not doing personal requests for guidance here today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared will help and support you at this time. So just take on board what feels right, what resonates, what makes sense, what fits into your life easily, and let the rest go. So if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't matter. So I've got to pull some cards, puss. You're going to have to get down. She looks very comfortable, doesn't she? She's purring. Sorry. There you go. Okay. I haven't really got a plan at this point. I just want to really trust my intuition and see where I want to flow with this. So I feel what I'll do to begin with is I'm going to pull a general theme card for the whole week ahead. We'll actually pull two cards for the theme for the whole week, Monday to Sunday, and then we'll break it down into a couple of days probably. So let's see. I'm looking for two cards to represent our theme. It's one thing with long-haired cats, you get long hair, cat hair everywhere and sticking to my lips. I can feel it. So I'm looking for two cards now for the theme. So the theme will help us see the bigger picture, the potential for this week ahead. So the best two cards for the theme, I'm going to take these straight off the top. They're going to be these two. So we'll start with this card. It's the butterfly. Card 2. It says joy. There's a great feeling of transformation potential and, bursting out of the cocoon this week. So it feels to be like a great relief for many of us to tap into that energy of joy, that feeling of freedom. There's a tenderness to this card too, a tenderness to the butterfly's energy, but a strength. There's a strength in that tenderness and a strength in that vulnerability, we could say. So tapping into joy and letting it lift and uplift our hearts this week is part of our week-long theme. And the other week-long theme is this again. We had this last time. It's gathering, card 53. It says helping, ready, leader, and meeting. So this talks about the gathering and important gatherings this week of like-minded people. There's also a feeling here of us stepping into our role as a leader and perhaps specifically leading gatherings or leading circles or leading groups, if that's what we've been thinking about or inspired to do lately. So there is something really rewarding and inspiring and motivating about whatever this group or gathering energy is that's part of our theme for the whole week. So we might find it happens more than once, or if we have one occurrence of a gathering, that it has quite a strong impact on our week ahead. So we have these two cards separately for the theme for Monday to Sunday, the 4th to the 10th of November, which is joy, freedom, and this sense here of gathering and stepping into our role as a leader. Now let's look at the week in two separate groups. So I've done the theme cards first for the whole week, and now I want to pull one card to represent Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So a general theme for the first part of the week. So this, well, because we've already pulled the theme cards, this is going to help us sort of pinpoint the energy a little bit. So what do we need to know for the first half of the week up till around Thursday? Wednesday to Thursday, really, isn't it? So I'm going to be pulling one card once I get these sorted out. I trust that you're feeling good too, and that things are flowing well for you, and you're finding your calm within the chaos. So the first half of the week, let's keep in mind this. Oh yes, it's the Water Dragon. It's card 24, and it says diving to new depths. So the dragons are master cards in this deck, so they bring a heightened, potent, pivotal time that we're going through right now. And especially this first part of the week, it feels like it's very important, whatever it is we're going through. We might feel a little bit awash with emotions, especially if we've been ignoring our emotions or denying them or trying to subdue them. They are probably going to get louder and louder and louder until we stop and actually listen to how we feel. And there's nothing to be afraid of. Our feelings are just trying to get our attention. And because there's so much stuff going on right now, so much change that's taking place, if we're not feeling our way through, even if we miss a couple of days, that energy banks up, and then we have like this volcano that wants to explode within us. So there is an intensity to feeling if we're not letting ourselves feel the feelings and move through with them. So feeling the feelings and the depths of the feelings that we're feeling will be really important that first part of this coming week. So we can trust in how we feel. And remember, feelings want to be in motion. So let's keep trusting the motion of our feelings. They will move us through things that we're going through. If we feel stuck or stagnant or blocked, it's a sure sign that we're avoiding or not looking honestly at how we really feel. So find courage these first few days to see how you really feel. So you may need to make that decision for yourself. Make a commitment to yourself. Actually, that's what I did. I noticed a few days in a row I was very mentally active because there was a lot of change, sudden change taking place. So I had to adapt, find solutions and navigate my way through just, you know, the changes there. And then Saturday night I realised that I was way in my head, just thinking, and I didn't really know how I felt about things because I'd sort of disconnected from it automatically. So then I decided that Sunday I was just going to not think things through that much. You know, I mean, of course, to be able to function and what have you, but I wasn't going to make serious decisions or plan things or be too mentally focused. I wanted to reconnect with how I felt. And I had a massive wash of emotions to begin with. For the first couple of hours, I was a mess, really, emotionally. But then that settles, and then that helps get that energy moving. So don't be afraid of your feelings, because they are great. What would you say? It's a great source of connection, or a source of, what would you say? What is the word I'm looking for? It's a great source of connection or assistance in helping us navigate our way through our life. So I'm looking now for the best card for the latter part of the week. So we're looking at, say, Wednesday, overlapping into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So let's see, what do we need to know for those days? We've got another Animal Kingdom Oracle card, and it's the Bee, card 32. It says, Honeybee, a short break. Some of us may have already penciled in or have allocated some break time, some us time, some catch-up time, some rest time in the latter part of the week. And maybe we might find over the weekend that we're able to sort of rest and relax a bit more than we have been able to be. So that will be very welcomed for us. Also, in that latter part of the week, we've been reminded to use our time efficiently. So really thinking about what we have to do and how we can do it as efficiently as possible. Are we doing things unnecessarily? Can we bunch some things that we're doing together somehow and make it more efficient and productive for us? So we might find that energy really important as we go through into the latter part of the week, Thursday, and especially Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So the bee feels very productive. It's reminding us too to enjoy the sweet nectar of our life, the sweet things, which then takes me back to that butterfly theme, which is about joy. So there's a joy about the bee too. There's a sweetness as well. So let's tap into it. It's potentially there this week if we can allow ourselves to maybe explore how we feel, let our feelings flow and flow with them, so that we can move into that space of joy and sweetness and connection. So I trust that makes sense and resonates with you. Have a fantastic week ahead. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to. And if you want to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. I've used my combined card decks here today, Animal Kingdom and Speed of Light. If you want to learn more about either of these decks, please have a look on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. These have been completely created by me, so when you purchase them too, you're supporting my work, which is essential. If Temple of Balance is to stay open, we definitely need your support. So please consider supporting it and have a look on my website. Thank you so much. If you would like to learn more about me and the work that I do at Temple of Balance, please visit my website at templeofbalance.com.au. So what have we got coming up this week? I'll be recording the last part of our e-course. We're looking at readings, so we'll be looking at cards, and we'll be looking at reading for ourselves and reading for others. So I'm going to talk a lot about that. We'll be covering things like spreads, different spreads, how to get different messages. And I also want to tap into a little bit how to, what's the word? Like become, if you like, a professional reader. So how to take that next step in doing readings for other people and not just for fun, but maybe getting an exchange of payment. So I'll be sharing lots of stuff around that too. And that's this next part of the e-course, which comes out on Monday, the 11th of November. So if you want to be a part of that or connect with that information, you can learn more on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. So Tuesday, the 5th of November, is supposed to be when my power's hooked up for my kiln. I haven't heard from my electrician yet, so I haven't heard that it's not on. So I'm only trusting that it is, providing it's not pouring with rain. So that should be happening Tuesday. So there'll be lots shared around my kiln and ceramics this week. There should be a healing event on the 11th of the 11th, so keep an eye out for that. And I think that's about all. So thank you so much for connecting. Have a fantastic week ahead. I'll stop in as I'm inspired to from time to time throughout the week, and we might look at that day more focused. But if not, then I will connect with you again next Monday for some guidance. Thank you so much for connecting, and I will see you soon. Sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Namaste.